Samioka Msundi. Welcome to my channel, Retracing My Africa. On today's video, I want to take some time to speak with parents about the care of children and adolescents during this holiday season. You know, we have a long holiday here in Kenya. Children recently closed schools and their vacation is long. It's going to be like 2 months. So I decided to do a video just to, talk with parents about what we can do during this season now that our children are home for the holidays, for a long holiday. And there's a reason why I thought that this is important for us to discuss or to talk about. When the children are home, we have to make time for them. We need to be able to really give some time to the kids, because children are they're precious. But then I also want to say that children are at risk of abuse in our African societies. If you look at the statistics, especially sexual abuse, our children are really prone to abuse. And then there's also the question of adolescents and their desire to explore, their sexuality during that time. It's a natural biological process. And, there are dangers of children engaging in early coitus or early sexual activity. And so because of that, we must really pay attention to what kids are doing at home during this holiday season. If you're a parent, you need to be paying attention. And I want to share a little bit around, the science behind this early sexual activity that kids engage in. If you look at the statistics, there is an association between early sexual activity and the increase of sexually transmitted infections. So if your children engage in early sexual activity, there's a very high chance of them getting infected with an STI, such as HIV, and there are other STIs that pose danger to their health. Chlamydia, we have gonorrhea, syphilis, hepatitis B, and so many other STIs, which would then lead to other health complications in a young person. And apart from just these STIs, for girls, we know that they are also at risk of early pregnancy, unintended pregnancies. And these early pregnancies then create more complications for young women. First and foremost, I want to say that with the latest UN AIDS statistics, we have learned that 2021, adolescent girls and young women were contracting HIV every 2 minutes. Just take time and think of that, how serious this is. Our young women and girls are at high risk of contracting HIV. And that's the reason why I think that we must pay attention to what our children are up to. When young women get pregnant in adolescence, they face a whole lot of other risks, health risks. A young woman being pregnant can contract hypertension during her pregnancy. She can have a preterm labor. She can have, increased risk of dying during childbirth. And there's so many other complications that I really cannot list here, but there are dangers that young women face when they become pregnant so early in life. And beyond that, just losing an opportunity to go to school, so they become early mothers. So having said that, I think that it is very important for parents out there to watch their children, be vigilant, know what your children are up to. And like I said, you need to have a plan that includes engaging in activities with your child. And there's a lot that you can do, with children this holiday season. If you live here in Nairobi, for example, you could take your children out to art and craft activities. We have museums here in Nairobi where you can visit. You can go to the animal orphanage. You can enroll or enlist your child in a mentorship program. You could just look around town. There's a lot of activities going on. And check with other parents, if you have friends who are also parents like yourself who might know of activities that are, geared towards young people. You could link up with other parents and at least ensure that your children are enrolled in a program. If you live in an estate, some estates usually have activities like football, games, or some type of activities that children within the estates can do together. That would be also a plan you could do with your child and ensure that they're enrolled in these sorts of games within the estate and ensure that your child is safe. I kind of just also want to point out the fact that if your children are home and they have gadgets, you know, like computer, they're on phone and they're able to go online, and you allow them access to this very often, you need to set the parameters of how these children engage online. Don't let your child just be online doing whatever and you have no idea what it is that they're doing. You know, these days online, you also have people, pedophiles, just targeting children, you know, and or they're also bullies online. So it's very important that you know what websites your child is frequenting, your child is visiting, and ensure that they are safe while they have this online experience. You know, so that we ensure that our children are safe this season. And some children have homework, by the way. We're supposed to be supporting them, helping them do their homework between now and when schools resume. So that's also something. Take time and, you know, show some interest in your children's academic work, you know, that kind of thing, so that the kids also know that, you know, their parents are interested in providing them with some type of support. Yeah. So having said that, I believe that it is very, very important that we as Africans also care for children as a community. Yeah, if you're a parent and you also see another parent's child maybe in a situation that might not be good, you know, you could approach that parent and let them know what is going on. And if you are the parent who is approached, don't take offense. You know, in African societies, the way we raised children, children were raised by the village. And it's very important that we go back to the ways that we were as a people. You know, it took a village to raise a child. And the more we have shifted away from this notion or from this practice as a people, we're seeing our children being harmed more and more. So it's important for us, I think, to revert to that cultural practice where we, you know, we raise one another's children with love and care. And so having said that, I think I'm going to end my video here. If you like the content, please like, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos on African culture. Thank you for watching.